Wow. Wow. Follow me there at shume. Tulusham duat. This looks fantastic. This is my favorite meal. In one of my favorite places. Can't get any better.
This meal is simply too good not to share. So I invite the crew to join me. We settle into a wonderful evening. Good food, great company, and stories flowing as easily as the wine. But we're mindful of the time. Tomorrow, John, the owner of Dritare, has kindly offered to take us on a quick tour of the Dukajin Highlands. It promises to be a long day, so an early night is definitely in order. As we leave the city behind and wind our way up into the Dukagjin Highlands, the landscape begins to change and the temperature drops. John, who was born in the Shala Valley, isn't just taking me on a journey through the mountains, but through the world that shaped him. This valley has only recently become easily accessible to tourists, and in centuries past, only a handful of travellers ever ventured into its isolated reaches.
So you are welcome in the Dukajin area. This is the Shala Valley. So in this area, the enemy, the occupator are never coming, never the Byzantines, never the Romans, but never also the Ottomans. So the people live here in the liberty, are so strong because of the mountains, because of the power of the mountains, energy of the mountains. So the people in the belief are between nature and the Christianism, but more, I think it's more percent to the nature, to the energy of the mountains. Oh, the myths from the protect, yeah, and from the myths from many years ago.
Life here has moved to its own rhythm, untouched by the outside world. Travellers in these parts had always been viewed with suspicion, but one visitor was warmly welcomed. An Englishwoman named Edith Durham, who journeyed through this region in the early 1900s, became particularly attached to the tribal people who inhabited these northern valleys. As we pass through the landscape she once described, I pause to take a photo of John standing beside a small monument.
Yeah, this is Edith Durham. She was a missionary from England. She spent a lot of time in this area, especially in the north of Albania, but most of the time she spent in the Shala with the people here. It was really in love with the people here, with the zakons here, I mean the kutums and how the people live, how the people...
She recorded all this.
Yeah. All this, and she wrote about that. They are so proud.
Yep.
And they wish the God, or they pray to pray to still in the peace, because she was really something for the people here.
For the people here. Yeah. She was really close to them and loved them dearly, didn't she?
Yeah,
it's like,
so much.
And the very first book that I read about Albania was High Albania by Edith Durham.
In her book, Edith Durham recounts her time among the tribes that inhabit the mountainous north, recording their laws, customs, and way of life. But it was her tireless work organising and distributing aid during the turbulent final years of the Ottoman Empire that truly endeared her to the local people. In gratitude, they gave her the unofficial title, Queen of the Highlanders. And to this day she is still revered. Her name can often be seen on buildings and road signs throughout Albania. The highly respected academic Robert Hackman identified over 60 tribes in this region of the Balkans, each with its own distinct culture. Their strict codes of law and tradition offer anthropologists a rare window into Europe's ancient past. It's this enduring way of life that makes northern Albania not only unique, but profoundly significant in understanding our shared human history. The day quickly slips by as I listen to John's many stories of life in the mountains, all while taking in the breathtaking scenery around us. My time in the north may be short, but the memories will last far longer. The landscapes are truly spectacular, but the north offers more than just beauty. It's a region rich in history, arts, and culture, and above all, in the warmth and generosity of its people.